Hi, GC News. Beba Obibia Akwaba had the latest and hot music on the bro. Indeed, so we are subscribe to a channel here. Necessary over subscribe. What the other say over click a subscribe button. Now our barely notification. When it's a new video be I upload also what's a can be. I feel we are now like video my thumbs up. Nothing share my offer for summer. When you be here now who seminar air color. I feel you share a year and summer beto your bonus. A year Napo aye Dr. Mahama Bawumia a year same running mate now what the assembly Ekotubia and never year who to say and some of 50 year Dr. Osabifo Kwame Nkrumah I will never be your first president. Now no amount full year when it intercepted what Napo. Now I feel Napo at the apology about the chopper bar. Then now playing simply and never be reacted to a chopper here Napo the Abetuga never about any Kwame Sefa kind. And I Kevin Taylor there just said what about any some folk or just a gibberish, just a mess of being. Now, some of the share a year Kevin Taylor or no name reaction or whatever to be just a apology or the buying there to say why in the baller cry, why in the baller just was saying a gibberish. You share a year Kevin Taylor or say one speech, one fake apology. When you glance through the gibberish, it is never because he is truly sorry and admitting to his tomfoolery. He was forced to issue this because it equally goes against ofori. Like I say, or just say, what do we share a year crater here? Napo at the other trouble, just say, and some phone, just a gibberish, just a yes, severely. Or see, a share, and you see, when you who be or the chop and the airbag. Like a share, Mr. Saying, some kind of a put here a year former President John Agyapong before. Or say it is a fake apology to Akufo and no one else. It's an apology, not the abandon, they are fake.
You are watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time.
As truth. And that in Ghana politics, you are hated for speaking truth and praised for telling lies. That is a similar Napo kind, you know, which is a Okupi Western, and that is a similar or says you say Lukwetrodo and Okan, and Ghana had the whole kind of prayer. The better the Suko Quacho, which is a month of a town. The move to control the enemy of budget so. I say, why then is he apologizing? And to whom? Because I feel I didn't know the chopper, but now why not this chopper? Man, I say, or they a quotation be a true which is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 25. I say, a foolish son brings grief to his father and bitterness to the mother who bore him. Like I say be Obakwasia Edi. Aremeyaw Anas na or the yaw so ama eye ne maame a wo no na eye Kevin Taylor keti the reaction a wo de to Adwaro no eye Napo ensem a opoka wo eye abra ye power no se say ye pan ho to but say ye nda na dikrade a che Ghana for say ono na sisi oye Dr. Mahama eye running mate na yinti eye Kwame Sefa yinti eye Sefa so ono so the reaction abra ye Napo de apology letter be to Gyamfi yinti ensem eye Sefa so edit to the fire eye apology a wode eba abonten yinti eye ensem no yinti
Matthew Poku Prempeh our vice presidential candidate and our running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at the Kratebi Abetudja. Title: I did not mean to denigrate former President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah or any other president. My statement last Tuesday, 9th July in Kumasi on the performance of President Akufo-Addo has elicited varied reactions. The statement reflects my personal opinion about President Akufo-Addo's impact relative to other presidents we have had. I wish to emphasize that I never meant to disrespect our former president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or any of our former heads of state, including my own grand uncle and mentor, Mr. John Ejekom Kufuor. I note the concerns raised after my statement. I apologize sincerely and regret any discomfort caused. Thank you. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, running mate to the MPP presidential candidate, July 12, 2024. Just Eyeneya Anopeja Inti Ose Opacho Na Wankani.
You are watching Juicy News on YouTube.
Hot news all time.
What
could you still like? Na Uhi Mukakra. Na ohim wi ana makan. Obiso say Chairman General, when Kwame Nkrumah says your beloved country is free forever, did he mean he wasn't a Ghanaian? George Nkrumah say, we all know he's a Ghanaian. In fact, at this point, you know,
it was metaphorical.
You know, I am a Nkrumah biased man. So anyway, I think
Chairman, me that say,
Lady
Kamamima Ura Napo Trinkwa on, you know, getting conferred with such unique distinction of a running mate.
I like that unique distinction
of being the running mate to the MPP's candidate. Chairman, sir, responsibility no eson, because so what candidate to present a solid ticket, and whatever you do reflects on that ticket. Whatever you say, whatever you do, has a reflection on the ticket. Until decide the BNMAWA, a responsibility. Chairman, I mean, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe is a personal friend, or well, I can call him a friend, because we will be a minority meeting common many, so I can to some extent say he's a friend. But Chairman, Nkoma ADD is not about friendship, and I've had the chance to speak to, you know, his good size even on this platform. But Chairman, baby Edri there is Atraho. Now he's become a national figure, a national asset, and what he says, what he does, and so on and so forth. To begin with, whoever is handling him on our microphone, did a terrible job. Handle his handlers.
Are they?
Chairman, you as running mate, now see they are going to outdraw you. Just you do check or mining in. Chairman, the least they could do was to prepare a script for him. He ought to have been scripted.
Scripted?
Yes.
I was thinking
Manu. But you allowed him to extemporize. Chairman, extempore presentation and that for more.
Public speaking.
Yay. Chairman, you can be good in many things, but when it comes to public speaking, industry is an art. Until I see a bit more charismatic because they are uncrophobia or mono, whether you write for them or not, or Jina podiums no kasa, Nipan moves the crowd. Nipan can some at the end of the day, a bon some mano. Me cab in some boy, me patches have food soldiers and boy, me patches in some boy, or every like from Objective Minds. And a maiden appearance to say near young he ought to have been scripted. Almost there, Asha said he was shouting. Because it's overwhelming, Chairman, to be and here is you. And the one year, your thoughts will be all over the place. Because he was speaking about all kinds of things. But that ought to be, you know, systematic. In respect of Juma Ediamami, my role is to help the candidate and so on and so forth. There will be a lot of times to talk about policies and what Akufo-Addo, in his view, officer waye. But he lost that opportunity. And Oko can Zambia Yanka no credit bako. And the say when you don't tell truth to your owner, I say we no papa we mood din bon before you be Oko sleepy. They were trying to justify it. And no gramity metie bako or he was referring to Nkrumah. Say enye Ghana for you and Nkrumah. Chairman, in this election, where do the Nkrumah stand? New candidate Krana or Marco contest elections. Now see or Nkrumah is not referred to. Nkrumah is he was referring to Ghana. Sam Nkrumah, and it's an acceptable tone. What you say?
Yeah.
Now I find this like I said, handless now. Look, he needs to rethink those handling him. I didn't buy and immediately if I were Nkrofua or Mutunofo, I would have said, look, because you were extemporizing me, maybe it didn't come out well. Let's quickly apologize. Now some fun as some uncle. They went to Western region and were trying to justify saying yeah, misrepresenting. As someone said, who can issue ne enye Kiswahili. Uka chi Ghana for su ti chi. Look, it is a mark of good leadership to say, wait, dear, oh man can ye yemfancheme. Then look, obia na owa asembia kafa ho nipa no will just go to sleep.
But wapacho
chairman, after he attempted to rationalize, I'm Fanentina apology abayu. So in my view, I can say there's an afterthought.
Until you insist he should have been scripted.
You should have been scripted. Ora Mahmoud Bawumia, when he was made the flag bearer, chairman, all kind speech.
Oh, UPSA.
Yes, all kind speech. The acceptance speech, you know, ye trauma no, and now on no ya, all kind speech. So you could see the flow was systematic. Ni opeso kebia otimikano in a way that didn't generate the kind of reaction I hear. He was able to, in a polite way, even tell Akufo-Addo, say, I am going to be an independent man. I am bringing a new vision.
Yeah.
And people didn't fault him. They actually applauded him. Me say, at least, I applauded
watching Juicy News on
remark.
YouTube. Hot news all time. But
this major event, now you allow him to speak extempore there, Chairman. To begin with, it was in bad taste.
Just so look,
the speech must be like that kind of speech. Yet you can't portions or you discussing portions of the speech. But no, because nothing really was said apart from the swipe he took at our former president Nkrumah and every other subsequent president. William say, Chairman, when he made the remark about Nkrumah, Uncle ya beka you want to ask him say don't know him say kufoka home. No tree break.
But it dawned on him say he shouldn't have said what he said.
Well, my view is say, Chairman, we started with Nkrumah. Say you want can omotuaso. And who say the grand uncle can who be?
Says you say wapacho.
Me buy.
And then the grand uncle
Chairman will come to that chopper.
Maybe say no. Obi say we're on the smoothness level.
That's the best way to put it.
18 wapacho.
Oh, because it's a new terrain. In fact, it's a unique. It's a unique distinction conferred on him. And it's that terrain where the Chairman. Look. Uda ye show. Udidia ye show. Bibio be you are now under a microscope. One way scientist into what you see. Look, the minutest detail of what you do or don't do. Chairman, a man for air. And the microphone say sleep and then you sleep. Let me binka.
Now sleep way.
Don't do who buy. What you say?
Yeah.
This is an entirely different terrain. And I expect there ought to be group of handlers be manage because on one year be that this is first time, and the stakes in 2024 are not the stakes we had in 2020 in 2008. And why minister pen there are a lot of things that would require proper management. Now, apart from Sir comment about Nkrumah, he made, in my view, a factually inaccurate, and I'm being politically correct in saying factually inaccurate statement. Say Akufo-Addo is the best performing president this country.
Oh, send their name opinion.
He stated it as a matter of fact, and then all the accounts say it was his opinion. He didn't state it as his opinion.
Oh, na say your opinion.
Chairman, all can as a matter of fact.
Oh, na so one case wakuhunu baby, an opinion.
Chairman, one case mima jumo, and in my estimation, he stated it as if that is the gospel truth.
According to him.
Chairman, I'm going to go away now. Hey, Muma Kanu Crow.
Obviously, what Atik is doing is very simple. Napo has apologized. We agree. We accept. But before we forgive,
that's it.
We shall speak our minds.
I
say, hey, Ghana, I say Napo has apologized. We agree.
We accept.
But before we forgive, we will speak our minds. Okay. I think to us. So if anyone will be free.
Me that's it. No. Oh, chama apology ni de bejatum. Ne mum. Answer na edi bechen. Expect me chire ya drink. Oh, and this thing about Akufo-Addo is the best. Chama nyanu kre. If let's not even extend it to Nkrumah mo. Let's take 1992. How can you say Akufo-Addo is the best performing president since 92?
His opinion.
Chairman, you see, or can say my dream, and if he stated it as a matter of opinion, Anka, opinions they are varied. He stated it, or he was categorical as if it's a statement of fact.
His fact.
Chairman, you need obi fact too. Fact is just one. opinions can be varied, but fact is just one.
Opinions are like noses. We are all entitled to one.
Yes. But facts are sacred.
Comments are free.
Chairman, Wabi.
Chairman.
Chairman. I mean, student. It cannot be. It's not true. Chairman, I understand that he was overly zealous to praise his appointor and all of. Chairman, you can praise him, say why dear, but to say or no the best dear, and you know correct.
Okay, will be a friend I equal to.
Former Attorney General, lawyer.
Okay, will be a friend or could you say free the late?
Say John.
Okay, the word for the first time introduced in our lexicon. Supreme Court, Beshi. Beshi na kana puana.
I think so. Chairman, Ntinamika said, what would have saved all of us and even Onrankaza? And he said, if he were scripted. Chairman, we would be here discussing salient points from his speech, no. But then, basically, is his spirit in it, or a fucking Sabi. Maybe I can already do.
Pacho, you wouldn't him so Timika. And he say, Pacho, say, Beshinichi, Swakanienka.
No, one was a
Pacho, Trisana Pacho.
Mamma Chassa, and I'm a Pacho.
Yeah, dear Cho, but answer the better, Yabaka Agyarko. Say free Nako. And Kika him who ain't he? Say, as then I was accusing the post what to.
No, me, Mrs. Agbesh speech, no, yet.
But any real Mrs. Young.
There be on run, me, person who's on to me, but what was a big platform, Sano? Chairman, politics, I think, is a sad spirit, or a political spirit, or a political spirit. As I saw for our who different demons, as you who so. No more and I feel say, look, it was not a good start, but there's always room for redemption. That's what I believe. Going forward, no, my expectation is that he would focus more on the things on any candidate. That should be the major thing for him going forward. But like I said, Yebejiatum will accept, will acknowledge the apology, but I think we can make progress. But this is something that is going to dog him. Chairman, trust his opponents. At every turn, they will refer to him. What is there? At every point.
Interestingly, you know, Nipa bebre so di bi rom.
Nanga.
Say enye Napo nkwa. Na Rollins suka say Nkrumah gave us a flag and anthem independence. That's all. Leo Krani Joseph Yamin Suka said John Mahama was the best performing president and that has performed even better than Nkrumah. But Obisu say Ekra Ebinapo e Matakam.
That's the thing.
So we go chop up.
And in any event between Joseph Yamin and Napo, Mr. Mika. Now, you see, sometimes the reason why there is value in Napoka and say he matters. Chairman, food soldiers only some food soldiers ekika. Oh, and he said Joseph Yamin go Kabibia. I won't waste my time here to discuss it. I mean, this other general.
Hey, on your food soldier national organizer.
Oh, Chairman, food soldiers here will move grace. What is here? You will move grace. The fact that Obiako is still General Secretary at some point could be considered food soldiers. But running mate, a potential vice president there, and easy.
You're waiting for winning, and someone I get Calvin Taylor and the Kwame Sefa kind so someone one day to running mate there, Napo running mate Emma Bawumia. Then some more kind of apology or the other to the other reaction at what was soon. That was a GC News, so and I will have 7 million subscribers. Message say over subscribe no like it now. Watch share video no share my offer so now we may be now one great. This will be to me actually what we are fire and some will now will comment boxing. Mobati Minkabi in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.